I am a hormone and gut health nutritionist, and I am reviewing Nutrafol for hair growth. I am being targeted like crazy to buy Nutrafol's hair growth supplement. Okay, spoiler alert if you are too impatient to stick around. No, I do not recommend this supplement. I recommend some other things. But let's talk about our friend here, Nutrafol. First off, the whole dermatologist recommended for hair growth supplement means absolutely nothing to me. And you might be thinking, why is that? I trust a dermatologist's opinion. Most medical professionals get less than a couple of hours of nutrition education, and most of them get 0 hours of supplement education. So that means nothing, literally nothing. In fact, I would go to a lot of other people to ask their opinion of a supplement before I would go to a medical doctor, like a dermatologist. Plus, the health of your hair is actually a symptom of what's going on inside, and it tells us more about your cells and your nutrient absorption, aka your gut health and your hormone health. Okay, next up, let's actually take a look at the label of this supplement, shall we? Okay, right out the gate, we have vitamin A. This is a fat-soluble vitamin. It is incredibly important for skin health, hair health, hormone health, the integrity of your gut, the way your body uses minerals. Especially, by the way, iron. Iron is a huge issue I see in my practice. It's one I get asked about often. And guess what? Beta-carotene is not the bioavailable form of vitamin A. And when your body has turned beta-carotene into truly usable vitamin A, it can use very little of it. So this sourcing of vitamin A is actually trash, garbage, not going to help you very much. Okay, next up, we see vitamin C. Now, camu is a great natural source of vitamin C, so I actually like that sourcing, but they also include ascorbic acid. I'm not sure how much comes from which source, and that would be something important to me to know. Also, 100 milligrams, that's like nothing. That's a drop in the bucket of what we need from a vitamin C sourcing if we're working on something related to especially our adrenal glands, which I'm assuming that's why it's here, so our stress hormone and how that might impact hair growth. Okay, then we have vitamin D, one of my favorite vitamins to talk about. Another fat-soluble vitamin, just like vitamin A, vitamin K, and vitamin E. However, some things you need to be aware of. First of all, many of us are over-supplementing with vitamin D, or are supplementing with the wrong form of vitamin D, or are supplementing vitamin D without considering the friends it needs to travel with in order for it to be healthy and have healthy blood clotting, healthy bones, healthy all kinds of things. Also, just an anecdote, P.S., I have helped myself and other clients improve their vitamin D levels, especially those of us who mega supplemented things like vitamin D and still saw our vitamin D levels not stabilize or rise to a healthy zone. And guess how I did it? Not with vitamin D supplements, funnily enough. So to me, this is not a safe way to be getting my vitamin D. But also, if you're supplementing elsewhere, you might be getting too much vitamin D, and this can place stress on your kidneys, for example, but also have things like calcium go a little haywire, and we don't like that. Okay, now let's talk, I'm just skipping through the list a little bit because we don't have time to talk about every little thing, but biotin, did you know that that's going to throw off your thyroid labs? So if you are one of my thyroid babes like I am, be mindful of your exposure to biotin and how that's going to impact your blood work. All right, let us talk about dear old zinc, our friend zinc. Now, you've probably heard how important zinc is for your immune health, for your skin health, how everybody needs zinc. Guess the F what? Too much zinc is actually very problematic. One of the things it can do is crowd out copper. One of the things copper is really important for, along with vitamin A, is healthy iron levels. So if you are one of my friends who is dealing with iron issues, if you think you are anemic, you need to be really mindful of zinc in a supplement and if it's actually right for you. I use something called an HTMA test in my practice in order to see how the body is depositing zinc and get a proxy of what's going on in the tissues. This can be really helpful for optimizing your levels of zinc and not overdoing it. Okay, I'm going to skip down here while we're on the topic of iron because it is such an issue that I see in my cycling women. You can see here different kinds of antioxidant sources, especially we're seeing curcumin. This can be a great way to actually suppress your iron levels. So you can overdo it on antioxidants and that can make it so your iron levels actually go down. So also got to be careful with that. In addition to this, including saw palmetto and ashwagandha, these are 2 different herbs that I actually see, yes, if your body needs them, can be very helpful, but there are plenty of bodies that do not need them and that it can cause issues with. I have actually taken a number of clients off of this supplement when they have come to me on it because it has actually contributed to issues that they're having related to hair growth, related to hormone balance, and related to their gut health. So the things to do instead: number one, nutrients in your diet. Get gelatinous foods into your diet. That is in the source of fatty grass-fed meat. That is in the source of things like gelatin. That is in the things like bone broth. These are really fantastic for our hair health and our gut health. Next, optimize your circadian rhythm. This is your sleep-wake cycle and the hormones that are involved in that. That means go to bed. So be asleep before 10:30. Wake up somewhere between 6 and 7 a.m. Expose your eyes to natural light. Get outside. Increase protein in your diet from animal sources. Yes, that is very important because that is the most bioavailable, aka absorbable, the way your body can use the most protein from that source. And look at that stress response. For the love of everything, look at that stress response. If you want more help with hair loss and maintaining healthy hair, something I know something about, check out in the link in my bio, my 3 Secrets to Balanced Hormones free webinar. It's over an hour of jam-packed information that can help you.